Back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns for you guys to smash that like button. Let's see if we can get today's video over 40 likes. And here we are with AVCT stock, American Virtual Cloud Technologies Inc. Now, based off 42 Vision, AVCT stock has done a complete transition from the rip area to the dip area based off of the bright green bars to the white with red borders. So we're at critical levels here, and I've talked about these support levels since yesterday. And this is a stock that we've talked about and mentioned here on the channel since way back here on September 20th. And this was the video when I first talked about AVCT stock back on September 20th. And we were breaking down the chart, how I got a bull indicator at that time. We're going to break that all down today where we're at and how the inflows had crossed and how this stock is currently in a buyout offer speculation based off of the previous buyouts that a lot of people were aware of when they actually got a buyout offer of $9, right, back in early 2021. And they have partnerships with Microsoft, AT&T, IBM, and many others, right? So this stock is not just any penny stock. It works with big companies, but it is not currently profitable, but it has a huge growth story, right? So let's talk about this. While AVCT stock was going lower, the overall market was actually going higher, right? And our SPY bot since 8:25 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward into the bell and after the bell, there was a continuation of strength. The inflows crossed the midpoint and call options went up 300% plus within hours, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And this is my opinion and perspective alone. Volatility is here to stay, and to be able to maximize within the volatility, having an edge and clarity of the charts makes all the difference, right? Doesn't have to be 42 Vision, but if you find value in what we share here and you want to become part of a growing community of investors using these resources to maximize within the volatility, check out the link down below in the description. So AVCT here pulling back, it's at a key level of support, and it's in this channel between 28 cents and 32 cents. And we need to talk about what's going on here with the inflow versus outflow and the 42 Vision indicators and the charts. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And as you see popping up here on the screen, these are some of the home runs I managed to find this week alone. And while not guaranteed to be this way every single time, we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market and receive this edge and clarity with our 42 Vision indicators, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the three stocks I mentioned this morning. All three of them gave jumps of 5 to 10%, 10 to 20% plus, but one of them turned out to be a spectacular home run, and that was BIAF and ABOS. From its dip to the rip, it nearly went up 20% plus. But let's look at this home run together. So BIAF, we caught it under a bull indicator here, and the inflows were strong above the midpoint. It was consolidating, and it switched from red to green, and the inflow stayed above throughout the process. That bull indicator was still in effect and full strength here on 42 Vision, and it gave a highest point of 40% plus within minutes, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market and receive this edge and clarity of the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So here we are with AVCT, and as I stated earlier in the video, a complete transition from the rip area to the dip area, and this is pivotal here, especially based off 42 Vision, because once we hit these white with red borders and we try to reverse, that tends to be a reversal point of either strength, like it did right here, where it went from 17 cents all the way up to 23 cents, or it can end up being a weak reversal like the ones back here, right? Like this one right here, this one right here, but this one was pretty strong as well, 16 cents to 23 cents as well. So each time it's hit these dip areas and the reversals have came with strength, there tends to be some strength followed behind it, such as probably a bull indicator or inflows, and that's what we're going to break down in today's video. But let's go ahead and look at this here. I'm going to pull up the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. And slots are now open for those interested. Once again, the link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator and getting connected over to the inflow versus outflow. So here we are with AVCT, full transition from the rip to the dip, as I've stated previously in the video, and under a bear indicator here since September 26, way up here at 36 cents, and the outflows crossed here since that date as well. And since then, the outflows have been dominating. I know that there was an 8K filing. I understand. A lot of people have commented that in the videos before, but I need you guys to understand I'm focusing on charts. I'm a chart guy. I know a lot of people are talking about that news and everything going on with it, and we're going to break it down. I'm going to share an article with you guys, and we're going to share information here together, but I need you guys to look at this from charts alone. The 8K filing, everyone started finding out about it later in the afternoon, right? And even in the aftermarket hours. Some people even found out yesterday about it, but the charts itself showed us in advance that there was weakness coming over the chart just because this 8K filing was coming out, and it actually disrupted sentiment, right? The stock was actually going up on the hype and speculation of the information of a possible buyout, and not only that, but also a technical setup. That's how I found AVCT, right? And I shared it with everyone in that video back on the 20th. But here we are with it under a bull indicator going all the way up. And the outflows did not begin on the date of the 8K filing. It began back here on Friday the 23rd, and the stock was still going up higher. And then since there was so much outflows, even though it did not cross the midpoint, but it actually was going downwards, well, then it affected the chart and went from 41 cents all the way down to 32 cents pretty quickly, right? So it all had to do with probably some profit taking. I mean, that was almost 100% plus move in just 3 days. Now, did it destroy the chart completely? No, not just yet, but we are at some critical levels I stated in yesterday's video, and we definitely want to stay above 27 cents. And we hit lows here of 25, and we're currently sitting at 28 and ranging between that 28 to 30 cent range, trying to fight and get ourselves back up here, while the outflows are dominating here on the 30-minute chart. And this is critical, as I stated. So let's go ahead and break this down. So the first thing is on the 15-minute, you can see within the volatility, a lot of zigzags, right? Back and forth between the midpoint, jumping up, coming back down, and a continuation of rejections, right? Yesterday it was above it in the aftermarket hours, and I stated we want to see this stay above and pull upwards and bring the 30-minute with it. That did not happen, right? We're still below that midpoint. Now, when you look at the 15-minute though, it actually crossed downwards. That was that big drop. We hit a dip area here, and we're trying to transition back up, and the furthest we've gone is dark green. The last part that's missing is bright green bars, and in the process, a bull indicator to signify some further strength and possible breakouts of resistance levels. That has not happened, but we've had a transition from the dip to dark green. That's important to keep in mind. So 30-minute, 15-minute, there's a lot of volatility going on here. We are above the midpoint. I'll be watching if we can stay above it, or if it breaks right back down. That's going to be important. And then on the 30-minute, I'm going to be watching for these inflows to start picking up. Even if they don't cross the midpoint, even if it doesn't, at least try pushing up towards it. But if it can break through it, it does create significant impacts on the chart to the upside, especially if resistance levels are used as support, and if this bear indicator can get canceled by a possible bull indicator. But let's look at this article here together, right? So the first thing is, it states here, AVCT sees a significant decrease in short interest. So this is big. A drop of 44% from August 31st in short interest. And this is big. Why? Because in the process of this run, anyone that wants to state that no short has covered, some shorts have covered just based off the data, and the shorts have been covering in this process. Now, our shorts coming back in, that's the big question mark, and it's going to take a few days for that data to update in this process of it going down. But I would not go ahead and rule it out. I think some shorts could be trying to reshort this in the process of taking advantage of those profit taking or getting shaken out of this stock. I mean, this stock is falling way too quickly, too fast to the downside, but it's fighting to stay up. So very interesting stuff. Then it also talks about the institutional inflows versus outflows, and it's very important to know the flow of money, guys, and that's what this indicator is all about. It shows us when money's coming in. I mean, way back here, Friday of September 9th, the bull indicator, the inflows cross, they stayed above. That's what held this stock up. It was near 52-week lows. That was the technical setup I'm talking about that made me watch this and make a video back here on September 20th, right? As you see it. And then it actually got that bull indicator. Those inflows picked up, and that was the full move of nearly 80% to 100% plus, guys. Inflows versus outflows is critical, guys. You want to know what type of volume a stock is having, because today the volume is 81 million, nearly half of the average 10-day volume of 145 million. But people ask themselves, why so much volume and the stock is not moving? Well, it depends what type of volume. Is there enough buying pressure, selling pressure? Well, the inflows are not picking up, guys. So the outflows right now are outweighing the inflows. Now, we have an article here that we want to look over. So the first thing is, it states here, Microsoft buyout looming, right? And this was written back on September 23rd, and it states here on October 1st, 2022, Microsoft will implement significant upgrades to their outsourcing and hosting terms that will benefit customers worldwide. And then they talk about here using Candy, right? Which is an AVCT Technologies company. Now, Candy was actually bought out from AVCT by Ribbon Communications. And then also on the same note, we also have another company that they're also thinking about probably buying from AVCT, or at least that's the speculation, right? Because they bought Computex from AVCT. But the fact that Microsoft is talking about this and working with Candy, this is going to create that speculation and hype. And we have right now about 3 different companies. No one knows which one, but the speculation is there and there's filings being made. Now, whoever does a filing, right, and does actually decide to acquire AVCT fully, not just pieces of it, well, it has 10 days from the date of the 13D filing to announce a buyout. So many investors are seeing this as a done deal, free and clear of all debt paid off. And that's the speculation right now between Ribbon and the possibility on the Candy purchase, and then also Microsoft using it, and then also a previous buyer when it bought Computex from AVCT. Very interesting stuff, and I'm just going to break it down. We need to see these inflows pick up on the 15-minute and hold on the 30-minute as well. We want to stay above 25 cents and break back above towards 32 cents and break out from there, and then we can start talking about higher levels and cancel out this bear indicator, guys. As always, I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below, and let's make some money.